Hi, today we're going to walk through how to use a Word doc resume template. The very first thing you should always do with a template is to save it, either by using your full name or your first initial and last name plus the word resume. So we'll go to File, Save As, and I'm going to use my first initial and my last name. And we do this so that when the hiring manager opens up your document or sees it in the email, it's easy to find which one is yours. The next thing that I always do after I've saved it is to change the font of the entire document to red. As I am working on each individual section, I will change it to black, but it's been personalized at that point with my own information. And this is a safety so that I don't accidentally give out the template details erroneously instead of my own. So I'm going to hit Command A, go to the font, change it to red. And then as I'm typing the name, I can go back, change it to black, and then don't forget to save along the way as you're making these changes. Regarding the font, you can start on the Home ribbon and choose a sans serif font such as Arial, Tahoma, or Calibri. The serif fonts have a small line that stick out slightly at the edge of the letters, which makes it difficult to read, particularly on a mobile device. So as much as it is a choice of personal branding and wanting to make a statement, you want to use a reader-friendly font. While font size will vary, the most common font is Arial, black, size 12. Next, working on headers and footers. This can repeat certain elements automatically across the pages and keep their position from changing even when you're working on the page. On the resume, that's the client name. So by double-clicking, you can get to the header. You can also reach this going on the Insert button and under Header, Edit Header, and you want to make sure to select Different First Page so that this header does not show up on the home page. So I can start typing here, and you can see the body of the resume appears dim. When you click here, the header will appear a bit more gray, but not to worry, when it prints out it will come out just fine. To highlight significant achievements, use bullets, and you can do this on the Home ribbon. First, select the bullets. Oops, you don't want to go down too low. Select your bullets, and then click on the drop-down by the bullets, and you can see a library. So let's say we want to go with a check mark. Just make sure that you do that on each of the sections with the bullet so that there's continuity. Tabs are useful to align information on the resume and use to position text at a very precise location horizontally. The Tab key on your keyboard will move the cursor to its next position by pressing Tab. If nothing is selected, the cursor moves half an inch. There are several types of tabs located on the upper left-hand side of your screen. Left Align, Right Align, and Center tab are the most commonly used. If you click here on the upper left-hand side, you can cycle through the Center tab and the text will be aligned center of the position. If you click on the Right tab and then press the Tab key, the text will right align to that position. We're going to use the Right Align and insert a job date here next to the title. So to insert the tab, we go to the ruler located above the document and click on the location, and we want to go here for our date. And the tab on that line is positioned here so that we can insert the employment date, and it will align with the right side of the page. The next ribbon I'd like to point out is the Layout ribbon. This gives you the ability to change line spacing before and after a section, as well as changing the margins. To adjust the margins or the white space surrounding your text, click on the Layout ribbon, and then on the far left you can click on Margins to select the style of resume that you want. If you have a lot of content and are trying to shorten your resume, consider the narrow version like what we show here. If you want to see the difference with a normal resume, there's more white space, or the extreme if you're short on experience using wide. To enhance the appearance of different sections, from the home page you can select the Borders icon here. With the drop-down, go to Borders and Shading. And this allows you to define with lines and with shading, distinguishing areas of expertise from professional experience or education. So let's choose professional experience as an example. Going back to the Borders, Borders and Shading, and let's add a top line to that. This will be automatically in black as the default and the same width as the line beneath it. And we're picking paragraph because we want the line to extend the entire width of the page. And so by doing that, we've distinguished the professional experience. Let's say you want to enhance it even further. Go back to the Borders, Borders and Shading, and under Shading, let's pick a light gray. Again, extending the width of the paragraph. And now we have shaded in and really drawn attention to the professional experience banner. Your resume needs one last check for spelling and grammar errors before saving and sending to your prospective employer. Regarding compatibility issues, if the reader opens up a Word document using an older version of Word, they will see compatibility mode at the top of the document. This means that the newer features that you might have used in creating your resume may not be enabled, so they'll be seeing a different looking document. An easy solution is to save it as a PDF. So click on File and Save As, and under the file format here at the bottom, select PDF, and export. If you have any other questions regarding your resume strategies, feel free to call or email me for advice or for further assistance with one of our revision packages. Thank you.